I said, I got back from vacation on Sunday, and I'm looking at Twitter, and I'm seeing Kevin Durant getting into it with everybody under the sun on Twitter. You know, people, just regular fans, and he's just going back and forth and you know, getting criticized, giving criticism, telling people they don't know, all this kind of stuff. And it finally hit me, like, he can't do it. Like Durant can't, he can't do it. He can't be the best player on the team. He can't. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he couldn't have done it without Curry, I don't think. Ooh. And I don't think he can do it now with, unless he goes somewhere else. And this is kind of what I mean. I mean, you can't. I get it. He's just going on Twitter and he's messing around and he's did it, but you can't have your best player absorbed with that much crap before it takes a toll, even if you're not sure the toll it's taking. You just it. Wouldn't it be tough to be a teammate of Kevin Durant? It's like, hey, how's Durant? He's on Twitter again.
It just sets the opposite tone for what we're talking about with these other guys for your whole franchise, because the tone is going to be set by your best player in most franchises.
Right.
Period.
And that's why, to me, does a guy? Let's take a look at the best players in the league. And let's just go NBA. Steph Curry. All right, well, Steph Curry obviously has it all. But James Harden, for example, do people think James Harden's a leader? No. So, when's the last kind of every team, LeBron James, say what you want. He's a leader.
Yeah, he's a leader.
Curry, he's a leader. Giannis, I think, is a leader. Is there anybody, is there anybody out there whose leadership has been questioned left and right, and then they won it? In a way? Carmelo never won it. Russell Westbrook's never won it as playing
Durant never won it without Steph.
Exactly.
It's interesting.
And so I wonder if, okay, Durant hasn't done it, but when he does it, then it'll, I just don't, it's really weird. He loves the game, and I truly believe he loves the game, but I just can't for the life of me understand why he spends so much of his time doing this.
To me, it's just defiance. There's just a defiance to him.
Right.
I think it's as simple as nobody has the right to tell me that I can't do this.
Right.
Who are you to tell me that I'm the silly one because I'm the one worried about what somebody with 50 Twitter followers or 5 Twitter followers thinks in terms of sharing an opinion with me about me.
Right. Yeah, no, he can be.
There's a part of him that will not let that go unchecked. I'm just, I'm not going to have 5 million followers or whatever and let people just say whatever the hell they want and have it go unchecked. You might hear from me.
Yeah.
You're just, you can say whatever you want, but don't think that I'm not going to see it or that it's just free reign.
Yeah, no, I think you're right there, but I also.
And who are you to say that I'm the problem?
I get all that, but
so that to me creates the cycle that never ends.
And I think you're right, but it also creates a cycle that after I'm watching year after year after year, I realize that cycle is who and what makes up Kevin Durant, and what makes up Kevin Durant and any player or leader or captain of a team or best player. It shows up in performance from that player and that team. In other words, Steph Curry, to me, takes the game way more seriously than James Harden. Well, guess what? That was a big reason why, to me, the Warriors were better than I think the Warriors have more talent, obviously. But what I'm saying is, the way Curry approached his job and the way Harden approached his job back then, you'd rather be on Team Curry. Because he had just more gravitas and You can tell he just takes the game more seriously. That's the other thing I was going to kind of get into. Do you care that Jason Tatum and Spinoni's favorite player, LeBron James? By the way, LeBron James 2-year contract extension, $97 million. He's now made more money than anybody in NBA history, over $500 million. Man, it's pretty amazing. I forgot what I was going to say. Something about LeBron?
Yeah, you going to Draymond's wedding? Is that what it was?
What do you think of that?
Of what?
Jason Tatum, LeBron. Was LeBron the best man? No, he wasn't. You're just making that up.
I don't know.
I don't think
so. We don't know who the best man was.
He's got friends.
Would you be shocked if he was, though? Would you be legitimately
you know what?
shocked?
I would be. Because to me, Draymond's got somebody from growing up.
What if he was like a groomsman?
I mean, I could see him being a groomsman.
Yeah, I could.
Maybe like Tom Izzo.
Izzo was there.
Of course.
Izzo was there.
The best old man.
I on the surface, you can't have a problem with like guys being friends on other teams and
problem.
Do
I have a problem? No, but I'm going to be honest with you. This is something's happened in sports over the last 15, 20 years where these guys are all teammates now. Like, LeBron's a teammate of Draymond Green, and Draymond's a teammate of Jason Tatum. What do you mean? They're all in the fraternity together. And, like, that's, to me, the thing that's... Like, I get it. They're in a part of a club that's so exclusive. They've got to support each other. But, yeah, to me, it takes away from it a little bit.
And that sort of stuff seemed to come after people's careers back before this, right? Like, that's like when you started doing the fraternity stuff. When your career's over, you guys can be buddies, not during
Exactly. That's kind of... And, like, I get it.
I just think guys were better at compartmentalizing it back then, or maybe that's just perception, but it's like Magic and Isaiah, right? Like they were buddies, and everybody knew they were buddies, and they even did the kiss, at a half court or whatever when they play against each other. But then they went out and tried to kill each other, and it was like apparent,
right?
Like it feels like guys are kind of going through the motions nowadays.
I agree.
Even Bird and Magic, right? Fierce rivals, clearly liked each other,
right? At the end,
respected each other, but you never felt that way when they're playing against each other. So it's like you could almost have it both ways back then. I feel like you can't have it both ways now for some reason.